Yeah, bang bang well. I used to work at my mate Wally's wine bar and my mate's Wally's club. And whilst I was in there, a woman come to me and asked me would I look after her house, yeah? Because people are going there, it's on probate, but people are going there trying to nick things out of the house. I said, all right, I lived there, yeah? I stayed there. And one day I was staying there and a knock come to the door and it was a guy called Julian Davis. This Julian Davis has been all round England, taking doormans, proper hard people, gangsters, the lot, yeah, getting the stories to put in a book called Street Fighters. So this Julian Davis come and see me, and he put me in this book called Street Fighters, right? And it's 14 pages about me fighting and other things. Then I've been in prison for armed robberies, other things, armed robberies, bashing police officers up, broken jaws, smashed them to pieces, and all this other thing, car phone warehouses, and all this other things. Never ever have I ever been in prison for any violence between a woman, women, or kids. Not me, mate. I'm not into that scene. Anyway, so then my mate Terry Haley met me and said he was going to write a book for me. This guy called Matt Trollope wrote this book because took 3 years to write it rather. 3 years. Fantastic book, yeah. Terry Haley, my mate, I used to work with his dad, Dennis Haley, yeah, in a scrap, and also in a demolition game, yeah. So big hard men, you know what I mean? So Terry Haley got to find me. He's got kids, nieces, nephews, loads of kids. Do you really think that someone like Terry Haley that had me living in his property, if I was anything to do with hurting kids or hurting women, please behave yourself. Please. Got a big scrapyard down there, mate. He could put me in a chopping machine and chop me up easy if he thought that about me, yeah? And so would loads of people, right? So don't talk absolute crap. The people that are on these channels, other people's channels, and actually believe these things about me, they can't be people that know me, because people that know me different to that, yeah? So it doesn't make no sense to me. So the people who's doing it must be absolutely idiots. They got to be absolutely idiots, mate. You're the sort of people that buy a car in a paper just by seeing that car, phone the people that have bought it and send them the money. That's what you're like, yeah? Instead of getting it looked at, make sure it's okay, make sure it's 100%, because you don't make sure whatever you're saying on these people's YouTubes, you're not 100%. Get it right, mate. Go to a police station. Right? I've been to a police station. Go to a police station and ask them about Ray Hill. Ask them. Because you ain't got the arsehole to ask them. Ask them. Oh, Ray Hill, ask them. You ain't got the arsehole, because they know I don't get involved in things. I'm a person that bashes people up, used to, yeah, and hurt people. Do you know what I mean? That's my game. I'm not into that game. I'm a big man, mate. The people that listen to this are more like the people that do these things, yeah? But it ain't me. So anyway, because I've done the book, my sister used to phone Matt Trollope up, the guy who wrote this book, Matt Trollope. And she used to phone Matt Trollope up, and Matt Trollope used to phone her up to talk about my book, what they're going to put in the book, and how it's going to go. My sister was 100% behind it. She used to phone up my sister, innit? Send me this, send me that, send me all sorts of things. Cakes, photographs, pictures, everything. Never stopped. Why? Why are you sending me all these things? I'm such a bad person. But anyway, she sent me all these, right? And then the book comes out. My brother Keith, the eldest one of the family, my brother Keith, yeah, the eldest one, is about 4 or 5 years older than me. He knows everything about me. Everything about me. Not about my criminality, because no one knew about my criminality, mate. I kept that quiet. What I was when I done armed robberies and all that, right? Even though they come to my house and found guns. Okay, they didn't know nothing about it, but they found guns and money in my house, yeah? So I asked my mum to look after money. Anyway, cut this long story short. My brother knew everything about me. And all he does is praise me all the time. Well done, Ray, mate. Well done, mate. That's absolutely fantastic. Well done, Ray. You couldn't have done, mate. I'll hold my hands up to you, mate. Well done, mate. You deserve that, mate. You deserve that book, and you deserve everything in that book. I'm right behind you. This is my big brother. But my big sister, that knows nothing about me because she was never at home, she was always gallivanting about. She had fucking boyfriends here, there, everywhere, living with people, and this and had kids by other people and dumped them off and all this. But she knows nothing. She makes out she knows everything. She knows nothing. No one knows nothing about me because I was never around. I was always in prison and I was always living somewhere else, yeah? Anyway, so my sister, throwing stones, they should live in a glass house, got people to say things about me. Give a person a pebble and he makes a mountain out of it, is what he's done. They give him a pebble, he's made a big mountain out of it and called me all sorts of things, yeah? What makes it even worse, when they call me things, certain person said, the same person that said this, people who talk about people on media and YouTube should do it face to face, not on YouTube or media, face to face. Boom. He's the world's worst. He don't come and talk to me. He does it, whatever. Right? So anyway, forget about that. So then my ex-wife gets involved. She says that I put guns in her mouth and this, that, and the other, bashed her up, and I've done this. Never, ever, 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 if I ever been nicked for any violence against women. Never. Because it ain't in me, mate. Never, ever, ever in my life have I ever been anything to do with kids. Sexually, whatever. Never, ever. Right? So go to the police station. Yeah, I'm putting it up. Go to the police station and ask them about Vale. Ask them. Ask them. They come out, they're going to come out with white faces or red faces because it's only been bashing police officers up and armed robberies. That's all I've ever done in my life. That and that alone, the fights. GBHs, attempted murders, everything on police officers. Please, go to the police station and find out, yeah? For me, go to there. These people who are on these YouTubes, believe other people, go to these police stations and ask, because you won't, because you ain't got the arsehole. And he got this other geezer now, who's saying so many bad things about me, long nose, tells lies, nappies and all this crap, yeah? He's the biggest coward that I know. Yami might be saying things about me, but he at least shows his face. He don't come man to man, but at least he shows his face, yeah? But this geezer, who is he? Who is he? Nobody knows who he is. Nobody knows who he is, only maybe his mum that he maybe fighting the life out, he fights the life out of her, or his wife that he frightens the life out of her. You know, because sooner or later, he's going to let it out, and someone's going to tell someone, I'll have a little bit of drink, yeah, the way all this, that, now, and then I know. But he ain't got the arsehole to show his face. He's a coward. He is the biggest coward that I've ever seen on YouTube. I've never seen such a coward. At least Yami does it face to face. He talks to me. He shows his face. He don't come and see me, but he shows his face. You know, and since I had a little go at Paul Thorpe, right? I've had a little go at Paul Thorpe over in Barcelona or wherever he is. I've had a little go at him over there about things. Since that happened, this geezer's come on the channel, yeah? So it's got something to do with it, of course it has. But listen, the geezer, whoever it is going to make a mistake. The reason why I've 99.9% thinks it's Paul Thorpe, because I remember Paul Thorpe done 2 videos, yeah? And he done 2 videos with people with lipstick on. Never seen it before. He done 2 videos with people with lipstick. That's why I know it's something to do with Paul Thorpe, yeah? But anyway, the geezer on the channel who's doing this, whoever he is, he ain't got a bottle to put his name up. Whoever he is, keep going, mate. Because keep going, because sooner or later, everybody's going to know who you are. You know, we will find out who you are, mate. You know what I mean? You know, if I done what you done on YouTube, right, and used my name, and you wasn't, well, you know, if I done what you do, use other people's names, and talk like, and get them to talk like me and all this crap, YouTube would strike me. You're doing a lot of, what they call it, copyright, yeah? You're copywriting. So YouTube, don't forget, YouTube blocked me for copywriting. Not only did they block me for copywriting, they give me a strike for copywriting. But they're letting you go. So you must be someone that YouTube get on with, because you are more likely a grass, mate. I fancy you're some sort of a grass myself, personally. Seriously, I reckon you're a grass somewhere along the line. You ain't right, mate. You're doing things that you shouldn't be doing for YouTube. You got to be. Because YouTube are allowing you to do things that they don't allow no one else to do. You know. Anyway, bang bang rail. And mate, do yourself a favour, keep going. Keep going, because I will find out who you are. Everybody's going to find out who you are. And the people that watch this geezer and think he's clever, what he does, yeah, you're brilliant, showing Ray all this, all that. You're bad as what he is. You're worse than what he is, because no one knows who you are. That's what makes me laugh. Do you know what I mean? Most of the people on my channel, I know who they are. They've become people, friends. They become mates of mine. Do you know what I mean? I can talk to them. Messenger me and all that, and talk to me. They talk to me, you know. But you, mate, you're a coward. You're a coward. I'd hate to think what you do to your kids. I'd hate to think what you do to your girlfriend or your wife. You ain't no good, mate. You're a little coward. Bang, bang, rail. Nice one.